Naoya Inoue, the monster. Let's take a look at the Japanese superstar impressive career. He comes to us with a record of 26 fights with 23 big ways by knockout. As we take a look throughout his career on how he fared up against his opposition and what his opposition looked like against other opponents. Join me as we break down the Japanese superstar's truly highlight career. The Japanese superstar is a well-placed puncher. As you can see here, he also possesses great power. Jason Maloney, an Australian fighter, found that out the hard way, as Naoya Inoue skillfully shot his shot in between his shot to create the knockout. He is truly unique and very skillful. He also displayed a good body attack here against Des Marines. Is a great fighter in his own right. Here we have the Japanese superstar applying pressure, but pay close attention to his body attack right there. Des Marines had a delayed reaction and he falls to his knees. As you can see, Des Marines was already hurt. The Japanese superstar is relentless in his pursuit, and once he smells blood, he's like a shark in the water. He goes in for the kill. Very skillful with his feet placement and his good punch selection. He's able to lure his opponent to sleep by placing two well punches up top and coming around his guard to the bottom. As you can see, Des Marines was really hurt to the body here. A vicious onslaught, and the Japanese superstar finished the job. Well placed. As you can see, he was coming against the one and only Nonito Donaire. One subtle movement, wrong, bow, lights out. The Japanese superstar, once he has you hurt, he's very accurate, straight to the point, straight shots, very hard. Once again, the Japanese superstar is victorious. As you can see, he fought many fighters like Paul Butler. Let's see how Paul Butler fares up with his competition. Nice. As you can see, Paul Butler does possess one-punch power, knockout power. He's also very skillful when placed against the rope. As you can see, his Mexican foe is applying pressure, and Paul Butler is slipping his punches and counter-punching off of his punchers, showing that he is levels above his opponent and truly outclassing his opponent. Well-placed punching. He had him in all kinds of trouble, and the referee had to come and save him. Paul Butler is a well-placed puncher. In fact, as you can see demonstrated, whap! You make one wrong move against him, and he will tax you for it. As you can see, he has great forward attack, good aggression, great skill, fundamentally sound, good defense, good body shot. Look, and he does have one-punch power. Against all other opposition, Paul Butler has demonstrated that he is a great fighter and a world champion. As you can see here, I wanted to demonstrate Paul Butler's footwork as he darts in and out. Against the Japanese superstar?
Run.
Not so much. He was shoving up all night. He had no answer for the onslaught of the Japanese superstar. Naoya Inoue pinned him up against the ropes and turned him into a human punching bag. He couldn't do any of that slick style counter punching. None of that. It was out the window. As you can see here with Jason McDonald, he really showed that there was a skill issue. He was well above skills his opponent here. Jamie McDonald just did not. He could not survive the
Emotional
onslaught.
damage.
The Japanese superstar just showed that he was levels above him, and he knew what he was, a champion. He didn't mess around with him. He knew that Jason McDonald was not on his level, and he made short work of him. That usual smirk, and he's off with your belt. Here he came into a highly anticipated matchup against the American Stephen Kubo Fulton, which they said the American slick style was going to be his kryptonite. In fact, the Japanese superstar showed on that night why he is levels above these guys. Stephen Kubo Fulton was up for the challenge, but he quickly realized he was outgunned and outskilled, as his jab was not reaching the target all night. The Japanese superstar darted in and out with a variety of punches, and he just had Stephen Kubo Fulton in all kinds of trouble. Stephen Kubo Fulton just didn't have an answer for him on that night. The Japanese superstar was truly levels above him, and it was on full display. And the jury was in. It was time for the Japanese superstar to end this case. And Stephen Kubo Fulton, it was just a matter of time before he was laying flat on his back. He tried to fight valiantly, but the Japanese superstar wouldn't let up, and he was relentless in his attack. Many fighters have come on and spoke about the Japanese superstar and about his skill set. It was a great 1, 2, one downstairs, one upstairs. Here we have Emmanuel Rodriguez. He's one of the fighters that came up against the Japanese superstar. He went up against Gary Antoine Russell. Now this fight right here, I put it in because I wanted to display the kind of opponents and men that the Japanese superstar is coming up against. As you can see here, Emmanuel Rodriguez fights the American slick style, and he has a similar style. Well-placed punching. He understands boxing, counter-punching, slipping punches. He had Gary Russell in all kinds of trouble, counter-punching on his punches, and he showed that he was the stronger out of the two. Gary Russell tried a lot of bully tactics, and Emmanuel Rodriguez just stood with him. Ooh. What a shot. Just when you think of Infinity, the winner in this rematch, there's always something.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
In this match, there was another clash of heads, and unfortunately, the match was called. Let's see how many fighters like Mike Tyson, Tank Davis have all expressed their respect for the Japanese superstar and his skill set, and have hinted on a future prior fight with the Japanese superstar. Sports analyst Tim Bradley has talked about the Japanese superstar and his incredible skill set and how impressed he is about the young man and the way he is truly destroying everybody in the division. When Devin Haney was asked, this is what he had to say.
Fulton has more skills, but MOonster got that monster power. So, he got that neutralizer. I think it's a good fight. I'm definitely going for Scooter. That's my Muslim brother. I've been knowing Scooter's side since we were kids. And yeah. You guys ever spar together? Yeah, we spar when we.
Even Bob Arum top-ranked CEO and boxing promoter said that it was cruel and unusual punishment to put anyone in the ring with Naoya Inoue. Fighters like Brandon Figueroa and Jaron Boots Ennis have voiced what they feel about the Japanese superstar's skill set. Here we have the Japanese superstar coming into his last matchup where he unified all 4 belts at 122 pounds, coming in a highly anticipated matchup against Marlon the Nightmare Tapales. The Japanese superstar came into this fight 30 years of age, 25 and 22, with 22 big ways by knockout. Marlon Tapales, 37, 3 and 19. He was 31 years of age. Coming into this matchup, a lot of boxing puns, including myself, didn't give Marlon Tapales much of a chance, but I always gave him a puncher's chance. Marlon Tapales truly showed up on this night, where he demonstrated he's much more than just a brawler. Marlon Tapales utilized good footwork, good jabs, pounds. Whoa, that was a sharp punch. I thought it was a knockdown, but the referee didn't feel. Really had a game plan, and he showed that you can really get in on the Japanese superstar if you switch it up and show him different looks to try to keep him guessing. Marlon Tapales at times went into the Philly shell defense and at times was very successful with it. The Japanese superstar is truly a unique boxer in his own right. It took him just a little of understanding what Marlon Tapales was trying to do, and he figured out a counterpunch for his defense. As you can see, he pursued him with the jab and saw that Marlon Tapales was coming in with pressure, but when he would go into the Philly shell defense, he would stop. And the Japanese superstar soon developed a plan and a punch to get in on Marlon Tapales. Marlon Tapales once again had to figure out another way to switch it up on the Japanese superstar to keep him guessing. Then Marlon Tapales utilized the high guard and started a forward, more pressure attack, but he was standing in front of the Japanese superstar a little bit too much for my liking and taking unnecessary damage where I felt that he needed to let the Japanese superstar earn every punch. The Japanese superstar was truly game to fight Marlon Tapales at his own fight. Marlon Tapales wanted to fight in on the inside, and the Japanese superstar met him there. They went punch for punch to see which man would take the first step back, and Marlon Tapales was hit by big shots. And these kind of shots right here weighed on him later on in the fight. Shots like that where he went down in the 4th round. Saved by the bell. And here you can see Marlon Tapales really trying to utilize the high guard and shell up on the Japanese superstar, push him up against the ropes. The Japanese superstar circles out and starts giving Marlon Tapales some of his own medicine back downstairs, back upstairs, really showing him his power and backing up Marlon Tapales with slick punching, sharp punching, and accurate punches. Marlon Tapales was doing everything he can to hang in there with him. He gave a valiant effort, very strong performance by the Filipino fighter. The Japanese superstar was just that much more game. Sharp, accurate combinations. Pinpoint, sharp punches. Catching Marlon Tapales in opening, he normally does not get hit with these kind of punches. And once the Japanese superstar really started to find Marlon Tapales' timing and what was he trying to do, the Japanese superstar just started to systematically break Marlon Tapales down by punching all around his guard, downstairs, upstairs, through the guard. He battered Marlon Tapales. The Filipino fighter really showed resilient toughness, fortitude, and he showed that he wasn't there just to take a payday. He was there to fight. And the Japanese superstar was just that much better than him on this night, where he displayed it once again that he can fight any style and beat any fighter at their game. He truly fought Marlon Tapales at his own game, the way Marlon Tapales was fighting him. He can adapt to any style. And look at his positioning. Even when he chases the Filipino fighter, he's still just out of range, just in case the Filipino fighter wants to throw a shot back. He's always fundamentally sound and defensively responsible. As you can see, Marlon Tapales at this time was trying different looks, trying to disrupt the Japanese superstar. But every time he gave him a different look, the Japanese superstar had an answer. This was truly a fight. Marlon Tapales was just outgunned, outclassed, and outskilled. But he still showed that with good training, hard work, your skills can bring you to a fight like this. And he belongs. Although he lost his fight against the Japanese superstar, I believe Marlon Tapales' stock rised, even in defeat. My opinion, so far up to date, Marlon Tapales gave the world the best fight against the Japanese superstar. And as you can see, those punches that he gave him all night weighed on him. And finally, he broke down the Filipino fighter. And he could not take any more of the monster's variety of punches. The monster truly showed that he is levels above everyone else. And thank you for watching this video. If you liked the video, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And like always, I'm on to the next one. Peace.